Hallo, mein Deutsch Lehrer. Was geht?
Ja, nicht viel, wie sonst immer. Ich hatte mir auch die Kommentare von letztem Video drunter gelesen, also durchgelesen. Ich fand es ziemlich cool, dass viele sich auch gefreut haben, dass du jetzt unter anderem ein paar neue Sachen kennst.
Mhm.
Allerdings hatten wir auch darüber geschrieben, dass Zukunft, Futur eventuell nicht so gut ist.
Ja.
Deswegen würde ich das später, nicht heute, irgendwann, wenn du Zeit hast, mit dem normalen, ich sag mal, mit der normalen Zukunft, die man öfter benutzt, halt einmal durchgehen. Aber was hast du heute Schönes gemacht, James?
Äh, heute nix, Bro. What?
Aufstehen ist
Aufstehen,
definitiv.
ja, ja. Vorher 2 Minuten ich aufstehen und ja, jetzt ich bin hier. Sprechen, Deutsch sprechen mit dir. Ja, heute ich habe nicht,
Möchte?
yeah, well,
Will?
yeah, well, actually, yeah, as far as what I've done already, ich habe nicht, nothing, bro. I haven't done anything today.
Ich
Nix
habe
heute.
nichts gemacht.
Ja, ich habe nicht gemacht heute.
Ja,
äh,
perfekt.
ja, ich habe nicht gemacht heute, aber ich möchte, you know, äh, drei Videos aufgepostet, oder
Aufnehmen.
aufnehmen. Aufnehmen? Ist
Aufnehmen.
aufnehmen ist Upload?
Yep.
Oh,
No, Upload ist hochladen.
hochgeladen, ja, ja. Ich möchte drei Videos hochgeladen äh, und später ähm, ich möchte essen, ein gutes Meal mit zwei Freunde von
Mhm.
mir und ja, das ist alles. Oh
Ja,
ja, oh ja,
perfekt.
ja, ich, äh, ich werde mein Fitnessstudio gehen. Äh, ich
Mhm.
werde heute mein Fitnessstudio gehen, später. Ähm, und ja, das ist alles.
Okay. Dann hast du ja einiges vor.
Ja. Dein Deutsch ist schnell, Bro.
Du,
Schneller schon.
du hast einiges vor. It's like, oh, you have to do a lot, or you've planned a lot today.
Oh yeah, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Ja. Äh, wie
Ja.
lange hast du Deutsch sprechen, Bro?
Wie lange ich schon Deutsch spreche? Seit
Ja,
meiner Geburt.
ja.
Since I was born.
Oh shit. Das ist krass. Äh,
Ja, gut. Bei Deutschen relativ normal.
ja, 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 das richtig gut. Aber ich spreche Englisch. Englisch sprechen ähm, äh, für die, ja, für Geburt or some shit like that. What the fuck? For Geburt? What?
Geburt.
Ja,
Yeah, the birth.
Geburt, ja. Englisch sprechen, Geburt. Like meine,
Seit meiner Geburt
oh, seine,
spreche ich Englisch.
oh, seit meiner Geburt, ich spreche Englisch. Okay.
Ja.
Okay, okay. Seit meiner Geburt, ich spreche Englisch. Ähm, ja, ich vergessen, wo du lebst. Wo lebst du nochmal?
Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Oh, okay, all right.
West Germany.
Das macht Sinn. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Uh, in NRV, du lebst in like I don't know, like I know that Stuttgart's not up there, but NRV is like a region, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, dein Lieblingsessen in Deutschland ist was?
Mein Lieblingsessen?
Yeah.
Ähm, vieles. Ich weiß nicht. Pizza ist lecker.
Welche Pizza?
Was ich auch gern. Margarita.
Oh, bro.
Ich bin nicht so mit
Warum
Schinken
nicht
oder sonst was.
Salami-Pizza, Bro?
ist auch gut, aber Margarita ist so noch mehr Pizza, finde ich. Das schmeckt noch ein bisschen besser.
Oh,
Aber was zum Beispiel nicht so viele Leute mögen, was ich halt auch extrem gerne esse, ist
yeah.
einfach nur Nudeln mit
Oh,
Spinat.
oh,
Ist
ja.
auch total lecker.
Das ist auch sehr lecker. Um, I mean, ich liebe Fleisch. Ich liebe viele Fleisch. Also Essen, das hat Fleisch, ich liebe, for the most part.
What you trying to say?
Food that has meat, for the most part, I pretty much like, but I have to figure out how to say that. Essen das, because directly translated from English, it doesn't make any sense because um, um, it'd be like what? Since
Like
Essen,
every meal that has meat is great. Is that what you want to say?
yeah. So alle Essen das hat
Jedes Essen, like
jedes.
every,
Oh yeah, jedes Essen.
alle is more like all, and you don't say like all meal. You say every meal, which
Oh
means
shit.
jedes.
I mean, I guess yeah. I guess all in my head makes sense because I'm like, oh, all meals or all food like with meat makes yeah. I guess it makes sense to me, but maybe like translating over it doesn't make any sense. So like jedes Essen is
Jedes Essen,
mit Fleisch. Oh, is it mit Fleisch?
Jedes Essen mit
Yeah, jedes Essen mit.
Fleisch
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Jedes Essen mit Fleisch ich liebt or
liebe ich, ja.
yeah liebe ich. So ich.
Liebe ich, ja. It's like twisted around.
Wow. Wow. That is like weird because that ish is at the end of a sentence. Bro, what?
Yeah, it
Am I
is.
not
In
important?
that,
Okay.
an der Stelle würde ich es zumindest so sagen. Also liebe ich.
Yeah, liebe ich. That's krass. What? Okay, so jedes Essen mit
Mit
viele,
Fleisch.
ja, mit Fleisch, mit viele Fleisch, also hat
Mit viel Fleisch.
viel Fleisch, viel Fleisch. Ja, so jedes Essen mit viel Fleisch liebt ich. Liebt
Ja.
ich? Liebt ich? Liebe ich.
Liebe.
Oh, liebe ich. Okay, so let me try that again. Jedes Essen mit viel Fleisch liebe es. Liebe ich. Oh my
Ja,
God, liebe
perfect.
ich. Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Das macht Sinn. Vielen Dank, vielen Dank.
Gerne, gerne.
Ja, was, was hast du heute jetzt gemacht? Like,
Bis gerade eben habe ich noch gezockt. So wie eigentlich immer.
welche Spiele?
Und World of Tanks.
Ist das ein gutes
Tatsächlich.
Spiel?
Ich finde schon. Manche mögen es nicht, aufgrund von diversen Sachen wie das Matchmaking.
Ja. Oh.
Aber,
Das ist gut.
aber es ist unterhaltsam auf jeden Fall.
uh, oh man. Spiele Matchmaking. Like, Spiele Matchmaking. Für mich, is scheiße, bro. Like, no one in the world plays as bad as me. No one, bro. I'm in a league of my own. Like, there's like,
Super Mario Odyssey, zu
yo,
einfach.
du schaust die Stream, bro? Like, meine
Ja,
Stream?
die ganzen 3 Stunden habe ich geguckt.
Fuck. Yo,
Du könntest davon ein Video schneiden. Einfach nur My Game is Failing, zum
ja,
Beispiel.
ja, ein Uhr, 13 Minuten auf mich spiele Scheiße Super Mario Odyssey. Like, just terrible. My skills, mein Fortschritt auf Super Mario Odyssey ist kaputt. Kaputt.
Aber er ist da. Er ist langsam, slow, but
Yeah.
er ist da.
Ja, das klingt gut, I mean, aber es ist scheiße, Bro. um, yeah, I'm gonna open up the document that you
Ja,
have here. I know
gerne.
at this point in the video, people are like, you didn't speak German for the full 30 minutes. Guys, listen. I say speaking German for 30 minutes because it's everything centered around speaking German for 30 minutes. Whether it's
Er
me
kann ja
learning.
jetzt alles vorlesen.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's Sometimes I have to read some things, learn a few new words, a few new tricks. Because if you guys notice, my grammar is getting a bit better, just a bit, not by a lot, but a little bit better. Because there's some structure now, and it's helping me. Because I know this is definitely a difficult language to learn, but
Auf jeden Fall.
yeah, exactly. Genau. I think I'll get better. I'll get better. But going to let me show you guys what I'm looking at because I know you guys are like, what the hell is he looking at? What the fuck? We have Satzbau. Ein Satz setzt sich aus unteilbaren Satzelementen zusammen. Ich weiß nicht, was Satz ist und was unteilbaren ist und Satzelementen
Satz,
ist.
Satz means sentence. And
Oh, yeah,
unteilbar
you're
is
right.
unteilbar is like it cannot split up.
Okay. All right, so
Like for example, with the car, you cannot like split that up into like I want the car or I with the car want. Like you cannot split that part up.
I don't get that.
You know what I mean?
No.
For example, if you say let's say something else. The cat is behind the tree. So you have the cat is like the one objective.
Yeah.
Is just the verb.
Would it be
Let's
like
just make it like
die
that.
Katze or something like that?
And then behind the tree. And you cannot split, like, for example, we have these three colors. You cannot just say, okay, I will put the behind from there between there, you know? The
Oh.
behind cat is the tree. That
Oh.
wouldn't make sense. So you just, like, the colors that are here
Mm-hmm.
have to be in that, like, the little part of the sentence has to stay the same. Like, heute Morgen, like this morning.
Oh.
You
Okay,
cannot just like split the morning up and put that into the car.
Mit dem Auto.
That is
Okay.
not.
All of that makes sense
Yeah.
actually. So I guess I mean I don't know in any world why people would flip what's here around, right? Like mit dem Auto. Like why would anybody flip it around the Auto dem mit? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Why or unter das Sofa? Like under the sofa? Why would somebody say like das unter Sofa? Like that would be weird. But
Yeah.
I guess like
That
it's just to
would
prevent
be
me
weird.
from
Yeah.
like switching up words and sentences. So I'm trying to make it sound German, but it's actually sounding kind of fucked. You know, I'm like, oh yeah, like say something in German. I'm like, okay, heute bin ich zusammen gehe Supermarket, and you're like, bro, what? I'm just
Yeah,
like,
it's just like that exactly.
yeah, and it's like, yo, what the fuck are you trying to say? Like, I'm saying I'm trying to go to sleep, bro. And like it's like what? So yeah,
But what you just did pretty well is you used the first thing of sein, like to be, like you said, I am. Most likely you're just saying the infinitive. If you just scroll a little up, like to the second chart, it's pretty important. It may be even, I guess, it is existing in Chinese too, and in Spanish and every other language that you have to conjugate a verb.
yeah.
In English, you have just like I go, you go, he, she, it goes, and then go, go, go. In German, you have one thing for each person, and that is a little freaky, but you will get the hang out of it.
That's confusing as fuck. Laufen, was ist das? Like, was bedeutet das?
Yeah. So we, for example, this laufen means to go or to walk.
That's to go. Oh
Um,
wow, wow. Why didn't they just use two?
Yeah, we have like 3,000 synonyms for every word. We have
Jesus.
laufen, gehen.
Yeah.
What else do we
fahren,
have?
Fliegen.
Fahren would be to drive. Yeah, fliegen.
Yeah.
What actually, like, what is to walk? We have like
Yeah.
20 words of describing how to walk.
Well, in
But
Babel, it was
that is
saying gehen would be like for walking distances and stuff like that. But there's also other synonyms as well. But when you say
Yeah.
if you're gonna if you're using gehen for anything, because there was a lesson I was in Babel that it was like the difference between gehen and fahren, right? Because like, well, where would you use gehen and where would you use fahren? Like fahren would be for longer distances that would require you to drive, you know, and then like gehen
Yeah.
would be for distances that are like walking, like ich gehe nach
Yeah,
mein
exactly.
supermarket or some shit like that, and it's like right across the street. But if the supermarket's like fucking 50 miles away, then it's like ich fahre nach mein
Yeah,
supermarket. It's like, oh damn, I guess that makes sense.
But in this case, it's just like, yeah, to walk, right?
Yeah,
And
laufe.
you have to conjugate everything
Du
depending on
läufst.
what person you use.
Easy
If you,
as.
for example, say, ich laufe
Yeah.
zum Supermarkt, you
Mm-hmm.
would say, I walk with
Okay.
the E at the ending. If you
Okay.
say you go to the supermarket, it's the same it's the same in English. I go, you go.
You
In
lauf
German,
or
it's
du laufst.
different.
Du laufst.
We have ich laufe, I go, and du läufst,
Läufst. Oh
like you go.
fuck. Fuck. Okay, so
Um,
ich laufe, du läufst. Like was läuft, but du
yeah,
läufst.
yeah, exactly. Was läuft bei
Yeah.
dir?
Was läuft
So
bei
that would
dir?
be he, she, it.
Like yeah. So was so that would be läuft, right? Like that's the läuft that people say when they say was läuft. Like was läuft.
Yeah, exactly. Like what is going on?
Oh
That would
yeah.
be the most accurate translation, and
That's
that is
so
what is
pretty.
going on, right?
Yeah. What's go? Isn't that like a saying that older people use? Like, because I think wouldn't it be like, or do people still say was läuft? Because I'm like, oh, I was gonna say was läuft in like a stream, and then somebody in chat's like, bro, what the fuck? Like nobody says that shit anymore.
No, was läuft is how I would describe it is pretty modern.
Yeah.
Older people would more likely say, wie geht es Ihnen oder wie geht es dir?
Oh, maybe so.
Um,
Maybe it's like a difference between like the baby boomers, the millennials, and then the Generation Z. So maybe Generation Z is saying like was get or something like that or some other shit, you know. And then the millennials are probably saying between like like maybe was läuft, but I hear mainly like was geht ab or some shit like that or like
ja, was
was
geht, ja.
yeah was
It
geht and
is
then
more colloquial.
yeah, and then like the older people say like, and I guess like it can be between was geht and was läuft, but with older people, I guess like the younger of the older people would say was läuft, and then like maybe the older of the older people would be like wie geht es Ihnen? I mean, I know it's not strictly that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just from what I've observed with talking to a lot of people and stuff. Because if I hop into the voice chat or if I'm like talking with people that can speak German, if they're younger, then they'll be like, "Yo, was geht bei dir?" I'm like, "Oh shit, nix, dir und dir." But if it's like an older person, it'll be like, "Wie geht es Ihnen?" I'm like, or "Wie geht es
Yeah,
dir?"
exactly. That is the polite version. Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
like, damn, man, you don't have to talk to me nice. Like, you could be like, yo, what the fuck is up, my guy? Like, well, but then it's also crazy too to see that kind of like, translate certain phrases and certain things. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like you said, I've also noticed there's like millions of synonyms for things that we do
Yeah.
all the time. I mean, so I guess that makes it good. That's good. That's what you just told me is good because what I'm planning is probably like every 30 days, of me speaking German or learning German and stuff like that. So I'm gonna probably do like a vlog completely in German and see if the vlog improved at all. Like my speaking improved, my sentence structure improved a bit, and because I know if you guys if you notice, I haven't posted a vlog completely in German in like
Yeah,
a
for a few,
long
yeah.
yeah, it's been a long fucking time. I'm like, oh, I'll do it every week, and then I'm like, let me just work on some things first, and then maybe like every 30 days it'll be like an update with where I'm at then versus where I'm at like where I was last year. So hopefully there could be like a improvement mit meiner Aussprache und mein Deutsch zu lernen abilities and stuff. And
Deine Aussprache ist ziemlich gut. Wie
wirklich
gesagt, Satzbau und Verben. Das ist alles, was du brauchst.
Satzbau.
Like if you get down these two charts, you will improve much.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. Because I'll be like, so for Zine, right?
It's irregular.
Oh,
That
this
is
is
that is
regular.
that is
Yeah.
irregular, but just like those up here. Let's just do that real quick.
Okay.
We have ich lebe, so
Okay,
it's
ich lebe.
only an e,
Yeah.
STTEN, which I also
SZSTEN.
call the lazy form,
Yeah.
and the last form too. It's both like lazy forms. That's how you can say it.
Leben.
There are extra rules, for example, in arbeiten and reisen.
Hmm.
If you know what the stem and the ending is, right?
The stem at the ending? Like
The
the
stem and the ending.
yeah, the stem is like the base of the word. Like so rice would
Yeah,
be
the blue one, right?
yeah, it'd be the base and then like the ending is just like the the t, the en, the st, the en again. Like that's the
Yeah,
ending. That
perfect.
makes sense. So the stem is just basically like it's like you have the constant and the variable in a science experiment. The constant would be like
Yeah,
Arbeit, Koch, Leb, and then Rice, but then the variable, or I guess in for this case, like the ending would just be like the st, the t, the en, like all
yeah,
that stuff. That makes sense.
exactly. But let's just try to make a few examples more. Um, just tell me a verb, like anything.
In addition to this,
Yeah, just any random German verb that gets into your head.
okay, Kartoffel.
A verb, like
Oh
to
yeah,
do
my bad.
things.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. Spiele. Okay.
Spielen.
Spielen.
Spielen. Okay. Let's just add that, and you will do that, right?
Yeah.
So we have one more here, and we have spielen.
Spielen.
Let's just do that. So we have Spiel as the,
Ich
yeah,
spiele would be
how to
like,
call it,
yeah, as
as the
the
stem.
stem.
So
Yeah.
we just have to add the another ones. You can just kind of fill out the chart if you want to.
Oh shit. All right. Cool. Nice. Listen and repeat. Oh fuck! What did I do? Oh no! 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 Okay, hold on. Let me see. I fucked up something.
What did you do?
Oh, I thought I fucked up the chart. You're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck,
wait,
dude?
I can do that. You will do the other one.
Okay.
You just add the other ones.
Okay.
So,
All
so
right.
what would be the first one?
Of course, it would be Spieler. Du
Yeah,
spielst.
perfect.
And then spielt.
Yeah, perfect.
And then spielen. Oh yeah, spielen is a word. Okay. I guess that if you're spielen, yeah, spielst again down here. And then
Oh yeah, wait. So we just have something here. Wait, where is that? That is actually still that.
still spielt.
Yeah, spielt. Perfect.
Okay.
It's the same like the he, she, it form.
Okay, that's where it gets confusing sometimes for conjugations of Deutsch. It just makes it's like damn, like if it's er, sie, es, might as well throw like ihr in there too. So ihr, er, sie, es spielt, because when you have them separate and then they're doing the conjugation, it's like bro, like they're the same damn thing. Like lebt, right? Lebt, kocht, arbeitet, reist. Like they all have the same ending, you know, and so maybe
Endings,
this
yeah.
maybe for like the conjugation, ear should be where the az is, even though I know that it's separate for a reason, but I mean if
And
the
it's plural.
it's plural, yeah,
That
exactly,
is the big difference. Like
yeah,
it's you all play.
yeah,
Kind of.
like you all play, but he's, she, and then is, right, like it would literally like even so he, she, is, and then you all, right, and if they all have spielt at the end of it, maybe like spielt should all be
I mean,
all
you
of them.
also have six persons. You don't say I, you, we, they, you all play. You have six different things, just like we.
That's true, but I don't think do we have something that like I'm trying to figure out if we have a word that is for like a he, she, or an it that we also use for everybody, like the same word. You know what I mean? Like when you say like he, she, it, it's like lebt, kocht,
Place.
place, to play something.
Like he, she, it plays. Like not
Plays.
to
Oh,
place, like
plays.
playing,
Oh,
playing.
he plays, she plays, you all play.
You only have one irregular one, and it is always like right here with an s behind it.
Well, for
Like he, she, it, the s must fit, and all like
I
yeah,
feel like for us, like
those things.
it would be like I play and then you all play. So that's what that would be our version. Because I think like for he play, she play, it play. Like it'd be like what? So like because play the playing itself, right? Like it's a good play, plays, played, playing. Um, like you could say he is playing or she is playing, and then you all are playing. I am playing. So I guess it's just weird. The conjugations are weird because like
It is different. Let's
it,
just say it
yeah,
like that.
yeah, it's definitely fucking different.
But yeah, keep in. Oh, oops, sorry.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, I guess you kind of got it. If you just do it more regularly, you will get that. So what I wanted to talk with you about is, of course, the Satzbau, which
Yeah.
we already had, kind of, together with Michel.
Mm-hmm.
Then the perfect below that, we also had that.
Yeah.
So we could do just like the Stammen ending and plus the aufgeteilte Verben, like split up verbs.
Okay.
If you want to do that, you can just read that out here at page. Please open up page 4.
Oh shit. Let me see. Page 4. Hold on. I don't even. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so it is this one. Okay, nice. Grundsätzlich. Stamm und
You know what that means? Grundsätzlich?
Grundsätzlich. It's something sentence. Is it like the ground sentence or something? Like,
No, not really. It is like the thing that always is, like normally or not regularly. Grundsätzlich gilt is like always. Yeah, let me just put it in the translator. Grundsätzlich.
I wonder if there's even a
Basically, yeah, basically, always just like that.
Okay, basically. Okay, that makes sense. Grundsätzlich. So basically, the stem and the ending. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So is this like a? So it's like when you type a Zetzen's like a sentence, like right, like German words from the base and the ending together.
I read the text. Maybe just try to read it in German first, and then
Oh
we
yeah,
will
yeah,
translate together.
yeah. So typisch Verweise setzen sich deutsche Worte aus einem Stamm und einer Endung zusammen. Oft kann man eine
Vorsilbe, ja.
Vorsilbe, Präfix anfügen. So
Typically.
Tippschwerweise. Oh yeah, typically Tippschwerweise. Sentences, is that what like Sätzen is?
Typischerweise setzen sich deutsche Worte aus einem Stamm und einer Endung zusammen. Typically, German words are from a stem and an ending.
Oh,
So, like, typically, a German word is
stem
consists of a stem and ending.
Okay, consists of stem ending. And then oft kann man eine Vorsilbe Präfix anfügen.
Yeah.
Vorsilbe, was ist das?
You have, for example, to invite would be einladen. So it's like a briefing to more clarify what the word means. That is also what we wrote down here, for example.
Okay.
The stem in this case are Ruf, to call.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, the call.
Yeah.
Leben, the life.
Yep.
And Wechsel, the change.
Okay.
We have Anruf, which is the call.
Mm-hmm.
We also have Aufruf, which means appeal. So it's the same with the RUF, but the Vorsilbe, das Präfix.
So the prefix will it changes everything.
Yeah, changes everything, exactly.
Okay.
So we have those. You can just read it out maybe if you want.
Yeah, Anruf, Aufruf, berufen, ableben, die beleben, verleben.
No, that is the meaning. Ableben means die.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Ableben. Okay, ableben, beleben, verleben.
Beleben,
ja. Abwechseln. Abwechseln. Oh,
that is kind of like a K. Abwechseln. Like an X. Abweg, then an X, ELN.
Abwechseln. Yeah, abwechseln.
Yeah, perfect.
So abwechseln, auswechseln, verwechseln, and
verwechseln?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Oh,
so
shit.
If you just change the prefix, das Wort verändert sich. Okay. So, for example, here we have rufen, which is just like to call.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, right here. So now there's the tricky part.
Okay.
And that is one thing that you always kind of do wrong, but that is not like there's no worse or whatever because you just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
For example, anrufen. So we have the prefix here, which is an or to.
Yeah.
But not to like to call, like I'm calling to somebody,
Mm-hmm.
like orientation.
Yeah.
And we have those things back at the ending.
Okay.
So except for the like in the perfect or future tense, we had getrunken or the infinitive at the ending. We now have this at the ending.
Like on? Like
So we
like
could
why is
just
that? Warum ist das?
wait. I will just clarify it in a second. So for example, right here. So we have wann rufst du an?
Ja,
The
wann rufst du an?
infinitive is anrufen. So we have, no, right, like this.
Yeah.
We have to call would not be auf anrufen, anrufen. Like to
Anrufen.
call would be just with the
Anrufen.
en.
Yeah. So like Aufruf
So we
then would
conjugate.
be appeal.
Yeah, that would be a feel. Yeah, exactly. Or yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just like that.
Okay.
So we would just like the time, then the verb, then the object, and then the prefix, which is like the weird thing at the front, would be just put at the ending.
So whenever you're using
we also
words
have
with these weird
all other things here.
when you use like words with those weird prefixes, then you take the prefix and put it at the end of a sentence.
Yeah,
When you're
you just
asking a
like kind
question.
of you cut it off and just throw it at the end.
What the fuck? So it's like, oh well, I guess berufen would be a bad example because it already has an en at the end of it, so it'd be like easy to use, like gerufen or something like that. But like, but berufung.
Berufung actually means something very different. It's like Berufung would be what job do you have?
Oh.
Like was ist deine Berufung would mean what is your job?
Oh, was ist deine Berufung?
You can maybe
Okay.
compare those verbs like verleben
Yeah.
oder abwechseln to reflexive verbs in English that would be to shower yourself, for example. And then you say not I myself shower.
Uh-huh.
You always like put that and put it at the ending. Like you have to
Yeah.
would be rufst, right? And
Yeah.
then shower is also like this yourself.
Okay.
It's like just at the ending. That's kind of how you maybe can just get it in your head.
That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Then we have more things down here, just with normal conjugation, like ich lebe in Hamburg. You know what that means, right?
Yeah, of course. I live in Hamburg.
Yeah.
Hamburg, Hamburg. Yeah, lebt es sich
Then we have
in
the
der Stadt. So
yeah.
is life good in that city? Like is like living there good?
Yeah,
in
exactly.
that city? Yeah. Sein Leben. Whoa, what is that? Nicht? Neigt?
Neigt.
Neigt. Oh.
Which also would be like, wait, let me just mark that. Zuneigen. It is a synonym, but in this case, it would mean like it is ending, like it is closing up to the ending.
I don't get that.
Sein Leben
Yeah.
neigt sich dem Ende zu.
So is
the
neigt like
Ende
close?
means end.
Yeah. So neigt would be
Yeah,
close. then?
neigt is like leaning to one side. So it is getting close to leaning to the death, kind of. If you get what I mean.
Oh, damn. So his life is close to ending or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Dann nachts kann man sich auf dem Friedhof seines Lebens nicht mehr sicher sein.
Yeah, knights.
Yeah, knights can. So man, that's I get it that mixed up all the time with like man, like oh like yeah. So knights can a dude, man, like something,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's like man is something else. What is the whole deal with man? Because I see it in so many like bin man da 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 da.
Nachts kann man sich auf dem Friedhof seines Lebens nicht mehr sicher sein. The entire sentence means like you cannot be, or you, yeah, it is a passive thing.
So
Because
what
of
is
sich,
the
sich is
man?
like indicating passive. But man in that case, is there a translation for that in English? I don't know. Nachts kann man sich auf dem Friedhof seines Lebens nicht mehr sicher sein. At the night, you cannot be safe like this.
Yeah.
Man kann. I actually don't. I've not written this example, but let me just try that. Nachts kann man sich auf dem Friedhof seines Lebens nicht mehr sicher sein. You cannot be safe. Like at night, you cannot be safe on your on the graveyard of your own life. That is what it
Oh
means.
my god, that still
Um,
makes no sense. Oh man, so you can't be safe.
it is a very, very hard one. Let's just
That's like some
go
like
on.
Shakespeare stuff.
Yeah, kind of. Biologie behandelt die belebten Dinge.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
That
biology
would also be like
is something,
yes.
something things.
Behandelt is
To handle something. Maybe not. No, it's not. It's not. It's something else.
behandelt would be treated. Yeah, treated.
Treated. Oh yeah, or
Like it is
handled.
getting.
Yeah, like you could
Yeah,
be
handled.
or
Yeah,
treated.
it
Yeah,
is treating alive things or again alive things.
yeah. Handling things with doing
Um,
with life things.
it is
That's
a little weird.
because it's actually what makes German a little bit easier, because I know I keep saying it's difficult, but it's actually not to a degree. I feel like it's like 50-50, right? What makes it easier is there's a lot of verbiage and a lot of words that are related to English words, because I mean we all use Latin words and stuff, right? Our Latin
Yeah,
characters.
English is 20%
German.
Germanic.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess in that case, like it makes it a lot easier to learn German and stuff. At least visually, you're like, oh dang, like that sounds like coffee store, and it's like, congratulations, you're right. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. But like then there's obviously words that don't make any damn sense, like
Yeah, I
Grundbedeutung,
mean that
like
is pretty. That is a very, very different or hard task because it's just telling you what different ways you can use one verb.
true.
Because ruf's an is a different thing than gerufen or mein Ruf, which
Yeah.
is like what is that? Mein Ruf.
Mein Ruf ist ruiniert.
My reputation. My reputation.
Oh, ruiniert.
Then seine Berufung, as you said correctly, is the job. Die Aufzeichnung seines Anrufs, which is the call again.
Okay.
So there's always some different things. Like I live, is it living good? No.
Yeah.
The living is closing to the death, and always. So it's just kind of a few examples of how you can use one verb, like up here, very, 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 very differently.
Very different. Yeah.
So just always look at the little prefix at the beginning.
Yeah. I think before
So
I go
speaking
to
of the yeah, sorry.
oh, my bad. I was gonna say, like, before I go to sleep, I'm gonna probably like review these charts and stuff so it's like fresh in my mind, so I like can at
Would be
least
good, yeah.
sleep on it and then be like, all right, cool, boom, like this makes a lot of sense. But yeah.
But that is a very, very hard thing to learn. So let's just go a little down to the green stuff.
Okay.
It is kind of the same, but not really.
Holy
Because
shit.
it is a little better explained. So now you have to just learn it. There's no way of memorizing it whatsoever. You
Yeah.
just have to learn it
Yeah.
to to be able to understand it.
Okay.
But what you maybe can remember is all those beginnings, which
Yeah.
is ab, an, auf, aus, bei, ein, los, mit, nach, her, hin, vor, weg, zu, zurück.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a lot, I know that. You have to just think that it's the scissor word with the okay, I have to cut off the first thing. Actually all those words that are mentioned up here,
Yeah.
all have some how to say that? Have a translation in English. Up, for example, means to be off or like off something. Let's just make an example for that.
Was geht ab?
Ich schneide ab. No, that is something else.
Oh, okay.
Ich schneide etwas ab is like I'm cutting something off, like separating. An is the entire like different way, like the opposite. It's like anrufen, like to somebody or with somebody and all that.
Okay.
And maybe you can just try to learn those. It is always a vocab thing. Hin is like to something, for is like in front of, weg is like away, and always.
Oh.
So
So
it kind
Unterweg,
of
is
makes
that like
sense.
under back?
Unterwegs,
Yeah,
unterwegs is
unterwegs.
actually down here, unter.
Yeah.
Unterwegs is like I guess under or in the driving way, or like I don't know actually how that word came up, but I guess under. You also have the sentence under pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
not that you're laying under the pressure. You're
Yeah.
just like having that feeling with you.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
unterwegs means to travel or to be on the way.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe it's something like that.
That makes sense.
But the split up words in that case, for example,
Yeah.
you have the prefix,
Mm-hmm.
which is in this case green, and the normal verb. You know what rufen is?
No.
You always do that at the beginning of your videos. Willkommen zurück, Leute!
Oh
Abonniert den
yeah.
Kanal! And all this.
That's
So,
like the intro?
yeah, it's saying right here too.
To call. Oh,
Yeah.
that's just so like I mean I can technically say that I do that at, like we're doing that now. Like
Yeah, we also, yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah,
To
exactly.
call.
But rufen, like for itself, means kind of to talk or to scream. But anrufen means to call, like we do right now.
Oh, anrufen. So like I
Then
mean
we have the verb that you always ask me,
yeah.
aufstehen,
Oh.
which is to get or stand up. And
Yeah.
also, it is the same one, to stand up.
Aufstehen. Oh, aufstehen.
Stehen.
Aufstehen.
So
Okay,
it's the
okay.
same one.
Nice. Yeah.
And
Einladen is like
if
to
you
invite.
just say it like that,
Yeah.
you have ich stehe jeden Morgen, every day, 7 Uhr auf. Like I get up every morning at 7 a.m.
That's cool. What the fuck?
It would be a little weird to conjugate that actually, because you have the auf, which never gets changed, never ever.
Yeah.
But you have the green, the orange one, and that is just like the upper chart that we had.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember what the second line was instead of an e?
Yeah.
Just any other conjugation. Do you remember one?
Yeah. Like it'd be like stehst or something like that, or state.
Stehst. Yeah.
Stehst, yeah.
So let's just change that to du.
Du stehst
Stehst.
jeden Morgen.
And there we go.
7
It is
Uhr
perfectly in grammar.
So you
Yeah,
basically
that would be-
conjugate the base word right there, like after the prefix.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, cool.
Exactly.
That actually makes a lot of sense. That's not hard to understand. When I'm speaking though, if you hear me like pausing, I'm going like, oh.
Yeah,
it's
I
me,
know.
like thinking about the rules again. It's like loading.
But that will come after time. I have that in Spanish too, and in Spanish it's
Yo
kind of
soy
like that.
tú eres,
Like
no.
every
Yeah. Oh my
Sorry?
god. Yeah, it's like yo soy tú eres, like nosotros.
it is es somos soy son, and then you also have the conditional, which we do have conditional, but they also have a how can I describe that? They have a new time tense for something that could exist but is not really
It's like imaginary.
that will probably not be.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have different endings for every fucking thing, and that is
Confusing as fuck.
frustrating. Yeah. So yeah, we have the same things right here. So we have vorstellen, to introduce. We have zurückkehren, to return, like to come back.
Yeah.
Mitmachen, to participate, is like you know what mit is, right?
Yeah, with.
We had that example with the meat, mit Fleisch.
Yeah.
So if you want to
yeah.
mitmachen, you want to participate in the dish, for example.
Yeah.
The flesh or the meat wants to participate in the meal. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Mit
Exactly.
is like with.
Yeah, exactly.
Vor is
Before.
yeah, vorstellen, yeah, before or intro.
Yeah. And
Zurück is like back.
Zurück, yeah.
So zurückkehren is to come back.
Willkommen zurück.
Yeah, for example. Or like we did the example, die Flugzeuge kehren zu ihrer Basis zurück. That actually has to do something with your job as Air Force engineer or Air Force something. You know what that sentence means?
It's like
You know what die Flugzeuge? You know what that means?
it's the plane, right?
The plane, yeah.
But what?
Und
It's
jetzt
called, like-
zurückkehren.
Oh. Okay. So for whatever reason, I don't know why I
It
thought.
actually Flugzeuge actually means the fly things.
Yeah, fly things. Yo, the fly things. I don't know what Karen means actually. Sounds like
But you know
Karen.
what zurückkehren means, which is the orange and the green one, right?
To return. Yeah. So the plane returns to the base. We're back to the base.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
that
you
makes
just
sense.
have to
Yeah.
think of
All the
the
surrounding
orange and the
verbiage.
green one as
Yeah.
one verb.
Yeah. That
It
makes
is a
sense.
little tricky, but you will get it, and I know that.
I
Um,
appreciate that, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Um,
I mean, I'm just happy with the kind of, yeah. How can I say that? To motivate you to learn my language, you know.
oh yeah, dude.
So
I'm
it is
motivated.
just cool to do that.
Yeah, I mean, oh damn, it's 45 minutes. I gotta wrap this up. Yeah, basically, wait, normally, like if I was in school and if it was a language I wasn't interested in, I would have tuned out so long ago. But I'm like desperately trying to learn this. That's why like I don't turn down any help. And people are like, yo, I can help you speak. I can help you speak. I can da, da, da. This is the most structured lesson I've ever had. You know what I mean? Like this is nice. I mean, this is more structured than Babbel, to be honest. Like Babbel is like it gives you the bare basics. Like okay, here how to say some words, kind of in the right place auf Deutsch, and I'm like okay, but yeah,
They
like
tell you how, but not why,
exactly. I mean, they
and
try
that
to.
is, I guess, the difference.
Yeah, exactly. Like they try to, I guess, but they do a really bad job of explaining things. But then, like I know, like for like I said, it's interesting now because like doing something because you want to do it, like you absorb the information a lot more than doing something because you were told to do it. Like for me, like now I'm doing this because I want to do it. I want to learn, and I want to prove to people that I want to learn. That's why I'm recording these videos because I mean, it's like proof. It's like, oh, he says he practices every day, but does he practice every day
Mach
though?
das doch.
Like dog, like yeah, duh, the fuck, like I'm here, like like I'm trying to learn, And then in fact, actually, right after this, we're done recording this. I have well, let me make the ending to this video really quick, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know you guys are probably like, what the fuck? Like, I know it's weird because we went from talking to each other, and now I'm looking at them in the camera, and they're like, they probably feel all like self conscious and shit. I'm sorry. Hi guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As you guys can see, like I know there are some comments I keep seeing like, bro, like you ain't speaking like German for 30 minutes. Like I'm trying to learn more words and verbiage and sentence structure in some of the videos so I can speak better Deutsch in future videos. But no, wait, is it? Well, hold on.
That's true.
Zukunft in die Zukunft, yeah, right? Like in die Zukunft.
In der Zukunft,
Der
it is
Zukunft.
dative case,
Yeah, der
I guess.
Zukunft. Yeah, in der Zukunft.
That is also something weird.
Yeah, it is very weird, but it's all good. I mean, there's also like it's like one of those exceptional rules and shit, but it's all good, man. I mean, like that's what it's all about. I want to learn more. Like I don't get burnt out learning something that I want to learn. Like I gotta learn this. Like it's like the community is mostly German. I gotta fucking learn this shit. Like what the fuck? Like I mean, if I one day I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just stop learning German. It's like okay, I guess you'll just stop understanding what the fuck we're saying then. Like like oh damn. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to help me, spricht besser
Join the
Deutsch.
Discord.
Please join the Discord. We have a link in the description down below. And actually, our Discord has been popping off, man. Like maybe people have been seeing this part of the video. Do you guys watch this all the way to the end? Like I'm very curious. If you guys have made it to this point of the video, do you guys watch the video to the end? Is it interesting? Like some of my friends were saying it is interesting to watch, so I watch it to the end because the reason why they watch it is because I actually don't speak German for the full 30 minutes. And so like they get to see my learning process, I guess, and they think it's pretty cool. So that's what I've been told, but I mean, you guys can let me know like are you guys watching this right now? Is there anybody watching this right now? Comment down below
Right
if you've
now,
made it to this
not.
point.
But
Like I mean, I guess like at this point in the video, like when like this is like the timestamp, I was like 50 minutes in, right? Did you guys really watch this all the way to the ending of this video? Like,
one guy will watch it. I know that for sure.
dang.
Michael,
Oh hell yeah, yo,
the other
Michael.
teacher.
Yes, the other Deutsch Lehrer, meine other Deutsch Lehrer, zweite Deutsch Lehrer. Yeah, so yeah, I appreciate that the help and everything, dude, and everybody that's watching, bruh. I appreciate y'all too. You guys are amazing. Like, and the end of this year is gonna be a big difference. You're gonna hear me speak a lot better. When we gain one more subscriber by the end of this year, and we're at 3,000, no 300. Oh my God, 300,000, and 300,075. I can't. What? Now I can't speak English now. 375,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, I'll at least know how to say a few more things and a bit more fluid. What I can say for everybody that's watching this that is learning a new language, that's also learning German as well, is what I have noticed is
consistency.
Yes, consistency. That's why I say 30 minutes. 30 minutes is not too long. 30, because 2 hours is too damn much. You like listen, like two, you can learn from 2 hours and maybe 4 hours, but speaking every day for longer than 30 minutes, like people's attention spans are not that long. So at least doing a little something every day is better than doing nothing or doing too much one day and not enough another day, right? Like if I speak like 3 hours of German today and then I don't speak German for the next 3 weeks, and then I'm like, all right, 4 hours of German that day. Like you can't do it that way. So the best strategy, what I came up with and what a few people in Discord came up with was like, hey, how about speaking German just for 30 minutes every day with somebody, learning something for 30 minutes every day. That way it's not overbearing. I can my schedule in the military changes all the time, but what I can tell you is like 30 minutes, I can devote 30 minutes a day to speaking German, learning German, now obviously the learning part of the German, like I'm doing that throughout the day because I do content surrounding Germany, but speaking German, bro, I could do that like every day, man, like for 30 minutes, and then it gets better. That's the cool thing. Like you're so familiar with it that like for me now, I feel like I can speak it a bit faster than I did in the very beginning. Like when I was first learning, I'm like, hello, I don't know what else to say. And then people are like, what the fuck, like is he okay, like
yeah, but speed is not the most important thing. There's one very good sentence, but I forgot it. It's like slowly is smooth and smooth gets fast or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And it actually is like that.
Exactly. I mean, the only reason why I'm talking about the speed though is because I know like 95% of people that talk with me when they speak German, it's like me right now speaking English. If I get excited, I speak English very fast. But if I'm like, oh, I'm very conscious of how I'm speaking, okay, let me slow it down a bit. But that's the same thing in German. And the thing too is obviously we're going over the Aussprache auf Deutsch, but most people don't even pronounce the words right. I mean, even when I hear it, I'm like, I don't think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm just an English speaker, but from what I'm learning for how certain words are pronounced, a lot of those words aren't pronounced correctly because people are speaking so fast. So they blend them together. They round off the words. And so when you round off words, even in English, it doesn't sound like for instance, I'm pretty sure it's like doesn't, in English, but we all say doesn't. Like it doesn't make sense. It sounds like saying dozen, like a dozen eggs, or doesn't make sense, Like we don't even say the T like that. Like it doesn't make sense. Like that if you hear how I say like things and stuff like that, or like just other little things, but when you learn and stuff like that, and then that's why I'm coming at Germany at a different angle. Like I look at meme compilations, I look at YouTube videos for a reason, because I learn the baseline of how German's supposed to sound, and then I listen to how the young people are actually speaking German, so you can fit in conversationally and it doesn't sound awkward, I guess, if that makes sense. Because it's like, oh, yeah, like this man's speaking fucking like, dynasty German, dynasty Deutsch, what I'm saying?
I mean, I also do that quite often. Like, yeah, just out of a gag or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a middle thing where I'm at.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's crazy though too, because as we all know, the language is constantly changing. Even in English, in the last 2 years, the language completely changed. Like there's brand new slang terms. There's slang terms that are outdated that were created 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So like it's just like, what the fuck? You have to constantly be on your toes, which is why I'm about to react to a Deutsch meme compilation right after this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Join the Discord server. Love you guys. I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace. Bye. Well, what a pleasure it is to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of this lovely video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you know, as I've mentioned in the past, we do have a Discord that's linked in the description down below, and we would love to have you a part of the world's greatest community ever, Bray Gang. Yes, if you've made it to this point in the video, you're officially a part of the community. So go ahead, join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And we also have other social media as well, like Instagram, Twitter. We're live. We go live on Twitch quite often as well. So it would behoove you to, go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JamesBraygang. Join the cause and be a part of the greatest, literally the greatest community ever. Okay? It's simple. Just go ahead and do those little things. We're trying to grow on all these little platforms and everything, and it really means a lot. Now, I know you guys stumbled up across the channel and you're like, what does this guy post? Like, what kind of content does he post? Reactions, vlogs, pretty much whatever comes to my mind. All right, it's random content. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting 10 years from now, but I do know that you can stick along for the journey, and it really means a lot. Now, for every single person that subscribes and follows all of the accounts that I have made, and all the links will be in the description down below, that's an automatic entry for any future giveaways I decide to have. I'll remind you when the giveaways take place, but you'll be surprised what I will be giving away because you guys have supported me so much up to this point, and it's only right that I do the same thing back. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.